go. Let me do that. Let me, damn it, where'd you go? Shit, you were right there. Here you are. There. Okay, I gave you a wrench. Whether you like it or not. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? I feel like I still have lipstick on my teeth. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna be doing this all night now. It's nothing I hate more than lipstick on my teeth. It drives me nuts. So, what's up? Oh wait, let me get on live chat. All right, Paula Dupree, JCM, Claire Bear, Sassy Elmo, GT and Opinions, Michelle G, Kathy Ann, Angel Cake, go this way, Tina, April, Rose, Without a Jelly Donut, Roadhog, hey, nice to meet you, Roadhog. I've been liking your videos lately. Grace Case, I think, well, if I didn't say it, hey, Grace Case. Hey, Casey, huh? Hey, Megan. Hey, Beth. Hey, Morgan. And why am I getting a notification from YouTube? Oh, okay. Hey, Daddy. Victoria, what's up? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm trying a new setup here again. I don't know. Let's see. I turned my screen up. I can see better. Oh, what? You made it brighter? It's amazing what that does, huh? I keep mine turned on all the time because if I don't, then it's dead in like an hour. It drives me nuts. So, oh, wait, shoot. Let me get on slow mode here. Because, let's see. Because I know people are... Whoa! Christy! Are you who I think you are? Christy Zajac? Like, do I know you? Oh my God, what's up? I miss you too. How you doing? You DM me or something, man. We gotta talk. I'm living like right around the corner from you now too, I think. All right, let me get here. Let me get this in slow mode quick. Oh, shoot, I never put a thumbnail on this, did I? Damn it. Oh, well, do it later. So I'm going to be going over a few things tonight. I'm going to be sharing a few things tonight. I don't really want to stay on the whole Katie shit for too long, but I'm going to address that first. So, all right, there we go. There you go, mods. Sorry it took me so long. If you need me adjusted, just let me know. So, okay. Oh, you do? Will you catch me, Billy? Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually stream late too. I don't know. So, because work has me there like crazy late now. Some nights, I'll tell you later where I'm working. I don't discuss that here with some people. not my viewers, mind you, just the other people. So I know that there's been some discussion by Katie lately about how I've been sharing her report and everything like that. And I know like back in October when I did the stream there with Dottie and with Red, and I have already addressed this in a video. I think it was in April, maybe, or May. I mean, and I'll be more than happy to I'll put the link in the description and everything. And where in the video I did in April, May, I addressed how, yeah, okay, looking back on it now, I can see how I don't think I handled that as well as I should have. And nobody pressured me to do this. I thought about it, and yeah, I get it. So, and I apologize for this, and I still apologize for this. But other than that stream, I have not discussed anything in that report, and I don't care to. And I'm not going to discuss a thing in her report tonight. I'm not even going to discuss her report tonight, okay, at all. Nothing, none of it, okay? I am going to show this little video I made of nothing but clips of Katie, okay? There's nothing else in it but clips of Katie talking. I'm not even talking in it, just Katie talking. And this is my response to all the shit she has been saying. That's it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So.
And I was sitting in an interrogation room. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was sitting
Come on, pause. All right. So yeah, this is a bunch of clips of and again, not a single thing about her experience. 2007 is going to be addressed in this. The only thing I took out is what she said about the cop. That's it. There's nothing else in here but what she said about the cop. Nothing. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not going to discuss her experience, her ordeal, why she made the report in 2007. I don't care. And this is how I felt about it ever since. And I believe her. I don't doubt whatever. Okay. But this has been my issue. And so for everything, she's been running her freaking mouth about me for the past couple of days, and with none of it having gotten right, this is my response to her.
Interrogation room. Yeah, I was interrogated. Imagine you're the one who's been victimized and you're interrogated and not believed. That happened. That was the last time I spoke to police. Like, imagine doing all of the things they tell you to do and then they never call you back. And then you have such bad PTSD from the interrogation that you went through with the cops that you're too scared to actually call the detective to even ask them what's happening. That's what happened. I got so scared and I was so traumatized by what happened in that room with that detective that I never called back because I was petrified of being like accused of lying again. I said I was scared and traumatized. Why would I continue to follow up on something when I'm diagnosed with severe PTSD and can barely function? And when I went for help, they told me I was a liar. Victims shouldn't be interrogated. Why was I interrogated? Why was I placed in a room and berated and told, I don't think you're telling the truth? And then when I finally break down and cry and I tell him, I'm not lying, you're not getting this right, this isn't true, and he finally goes, okay, you're right, but it's going to take a long time, and I'll contact you and I'll let you know, but just know it's not going to happen soon. Would you want to contact a detective that dismissed you and made you feel like what you went through was your fault? Most arrogant officer I've ever met in my entire life. His name was Mike, and I don't remember his last name. I think it was like, I don't even remember. Mike was his first name. And he was a detective with the police department. And he was really cocky, and he talked to me about how he solved all kinds of cases that were like red rum. Like I remember him telling me like, I just solved this recent red rum and I'm a really good detective. I mean, that's literally like how he treated me. Like I should be applauding him for solving it, you know? I would say Detective Mike was like your classic misogynistic asshole of a cop, not the kind of cop you want to do your work at all. And he traumatized me so much that like this is the most traumatic part of my story, because I actually remember this. I don't remember what happened to me. So I get into, he brings me down, he wants me to come down to the office or to the station, and he puts me into this room, which was weird. He put me into a gray room with a camera in the corner and like a table, and it was like an interrogation room. It was not a room for someone that's reporting something. He brought me there to interrogate me, not to actually believe me. And that's how it started. And he told me that you're reporting him to the police because he didn't leave a phone number. And he also said that you were mad at him because he told you he had a girlfriend. And I was like, what? He never once told me he had a girlfriend. Okay. And he was like, well, he's from a really good family. And his family would never be involved in something like that. And he's like, well, you have no memory, so you must be lying. And I said, I'm what? And it went like this for 3 hours. And I was crying, and he just kept trying to tell me that I had made the story up, that it had not happened, that Nick had a story. I did not have a story. And because Nick had a story and I was a jealous, angry girlfriend that didn't get a phone number and I was jilted, my revenge was to call the cops on him. And I'm like, I have had plenty of guys down, and I've never once reported them. Ever. I got so frustrated and agitated. I was like hyperventilating, crying. And then it was, well, you waited 2 days to call us. Why did it take you so long? You waited that time because you need to come up with a plan. I finally got him to stop berating me and accusing me of lying. And he said to me, well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. It's going to take time. We'll call you. And I said, okay. And he never called me. And I was so scared of him. And so I suffered PTSD from what happened in that room. I was actually diagnosed with it by a psychologist for twofold, the PTSD from the actual incident and the PTSD from that interrogation. It felt like the cop gaslit me. That's what it felt like. I felt like he was gaslighting. And it was funny because I was trying to find him on the website and I don't remember his last name. His name is Mike. And I don't know what his last name is. The only person I could find that's in is a lieutenant in investigations. His name is Mike. But I don't remember his last name being. Oh my God, you guys are contacting them? Oh my God. Oh dear. I tagged them on Twitter. I don't know. I honestly just tagged them on Twitter. And I said, it's been 4,885 days since you said you were going to call me and you haven't called me yet. $4,885 days since you said you were going to call me. I think the detective is still there, but I tagged them on Twitter, so we'll see if they respond. I said, I have a really large platform. And
I don't know why it keeps freezing, but I think that's it. No, it goes on for like another couple seconds. That's all. It doesn't do anything else. But yeah, so that's my response to all the shit she was saying.
Everyone's gonna know what you guys did. Sorry.
Okay, that's the end. Okay, yeah, I wasn't reading her reports online. I wasn't going over it, and I sure as hell wasn't doing it last week. Just take that off. Okay, and sure as hell wasn't doing it last week. So, but you know, accuracy's never been something that really mattered to her. So, I also want to add too, she and I were never friends. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, and I'm more than happy to share our entire DM conversation because there's nothing there. It's boring as hell. It's not even long, and it was over a span of like 6 months, like here and there. I think I messaged her for a couple links. Maybe I was asking if she had any because I was working on a blog post, and she did the same she didn't even do the same for me. She needed me to provide her content for her, I don't know, her appearance or whatever on the non sequitur. That's what she was asking me for. Other than that, she was asking me for gossip about, I think it was the science enthusiast. I think this was Dave Broadbent. She was asking me for gossip because he had some drama a few years back. And I explained to her my whole understanding on and my take on it. And it's it. Like, that's the whole extent of our conversation. Like, I don't know what the hell. We never collaborated. We never worked. We never blogged together. Like, I wouldn't even call us colleagues. Like she did what she did. And I guess she got paid for it. I've never gotten paid for writing a single thing. So, I mean, we were not colleagues. We weren't working the same path or whatever, or career. I don't know what the hell she's talking about with all that. She also said in one video that I used to be bigger than her. Wait. You're an asshole.
So the comments, right?
I'm live.
I don't care.
Okay. No. Oh, the comments? Okay. So, now I forget where I was. Damn it. I totally forgot. Where was I? Let me check the chat. Do you know?
Want to keep getting back?
I'm live. Why do people talk to me when I'm live? I really don't know where the hell I was at. I know I was talking about the friends thing. Okay. I was never bigger than her. Like she's always like dwarfed me. I still nothing. Like this is the biggest I've ever been right now with this YouTube channel. Like seriously. I don't think maybe 12 people, like literally 12 people ever read my blog post on whatistheharm.com. I think I had like maybe one blog post that actually got shared a few times on Facebook, and that was likely because they were my friends. I had one post though, one Facebook post on the page that got like over 2 million views. That was like the only big thing I ever did there, and that wasn't even like anything educational. That was kind of a joke. I don't know. Oh, I shared my post. Was shared once by the Science Babe. That was. Or the Sky Babe, my bad. So yeah, that was cool. But did she get fired from Patheos? Yes, from what I understand. I never worked at Patheos, okay? But from what I understand, and Suzanne, how not to move to Costa Rica, she would be the one to ask about this. But from what I've understood from her, is that yes, her association with them, we'll say, was terminated by Patheos. And I think personally, maybe the whole Tati and the whole four season deceased thing had something to do with it. I don't quote me on that though. One thing Suzanne did say is that like people who have written for the platform for Patheos before have left, and their writings and everything have stayed up. Very rarely do they remove that shit. And as soon as Katie was done, they removed all trace of her. Like it was an odd thing to do. So I find that telling. Like you can't find any of her blog posts in the past, like for either the ones that on her website, on her I think it was WordPress site or something, on the Mighty, I think even, or Muckrack, and on Patheos. You can only find any of them on the Wayback Machine, or maybe archive.is too. I'm not sure. I haven't looked there, but. You can say, appreciate your efforts to look into this claim Katie made of police abuse because it was an important issue, whether it's true or not. Exactly. And honestly, when I sent the police department, like the Google Drive folder that everyone's all talking about, which I'm going to be making that link public. Everyone will be able to view it after tonight's stream, okay? Because I got nothing to hide. It's all Katie shit. It's all shit she put up there. Whatever, have at it. But when I sent that, shit. I hate using the wired ones. Sorry, that might have been loud for you guys, especially if you're wearing earbuds. My bad. But when I sent that, I sent that with the realization that there was a chance that they had a shitty ass cop in their midst, or they did, one or the other. I didn't know at the time if he was still there or not. So I didn't have any expectations from that. I assume, part of me, if I was a betting woman, I would have bet money on what did happen, but I expected to be wrong. There was a chance of it. So, yeah. So if that was the case, then great. Then I still would have felt good about what I did. And the thing is she can say whatever she wants. Like anyone can say whatever they want about any public official, about any officer, whatever. I don't care about that. If she was just like some chick I knew down the street and she was running her mouth, I wouldn't even give her a second thought. But at the time, she had a platform of like, I want to say like 130,000 subs, definitely over 100K. And it's short, and That's crazy. And this wasn't the first time she did this either. She, come to find out, but she just didn't name the officer or the police agency in the past. It wasn't until September 2020 that she named everything. But in the past, though, in 2017, she was the first thing I could find, her first blog post about it. Then again in 2018. Then she did a Facebook post. I don't have the Facebook post, but from what I understand, it was in between 2018 and 2019, around there. And then she did these 3 live streams, okay, in 2020, September. And that's when she named everyone, when she was on her biggest platform ever. And then when you looked at her Facebook comments, because she was posting about it naturally for like a week, you know, she went on a tangent there. So when she was posting about it, and in Facebook, she had some friends who lived local to her, like she knew in real life. And these friends were commenting on her post, saying how, like, everyone knows about it now, and people are talking about it, you know? And so don't tell me that we don't know if this was affecting her local community or whatever, because it was. She was showing us that it was. So yeah, and there's the police officer and the police department can't really speak out against her because she's considered a victim, okay? Even though there's no arrest made or no prosecution, she's still considered a victim. They cannot speak out against a victim. They can't, and they shouldn't be able to either. I fully agree with that. So who is going to do it? Who else is there to speak out? Because she was causing real freaking damage here. And I'm not saying that what I did reversed it or fixed everything. No, hell no. But at least now there's a rebuttal out there. You know, there's something else for people to look at and to find information and then figure it out for themselves. And there isn't just her freaking delusions out there. So I don't care what anyone says. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. That's cool. Hey, awesome. I support your right to think and believe whatever the hell you want. Awesome. But that is why I did this. Like it or not, that is why I did this. So that's all I want to say about that. I think I'm ready to move on from her there. I think everyone is confusing the police report you read as her essay, but I could be wrong. Well, the police report that I read, I didn't even read the whole report, okay? And anything that I read, I made sure of this because I did my own redaction on a lot of it. The things that I left in there, and there was only a few little parts of it that I even picked from, were things that she herself put out there numerous times and with detail. However, I can absolutely admit that, yeah, I had every right to do that, but whatever. Maybe I should have been a little more defensive or defensive, is that the word? Protective, I think, of the discussions happening in that live stream from October. Okay. I mean, or maybe I should have just, I don't know, done it all myself or something. And maybe, you know, took some time with a hemmed and hawed, whatever. I don't know. But my intent was just with what she said about the police. And for the most part, that is all that we discussed. And anything else that was mentioned was stuff that she herself put out there. However, I get that. But since then, since October, I have not said a freaking thing about any of that. The only thing I've discussed is what she said about this officer. The only thing I've discussed, and very briefly, is what she said in her live streams. I haven't addressed any of her claims about that night, other than not even about that night. I've not addressed any of her claims, not discussed any of her claims about that night. The only claims I've addressed involved her claims about days later with the officer. And her claims that I've been addressing, she did not make until 2017. So 10 years is the first claim that I can find that she made this. So 10 years after the fact, those claims, that's what I've been addressing ever since. I get the confusion though. So hopefully this video that I put together, all the clips, this is all I care about. This is all I've been talking about. This is all I care to talk about. This is all I'm gonna talk about. Hopefully this clears up confusion. If not, then, well, that sounds like a you problem. I don't know what to say. I understand you don't have to like, you don't have to agree. But if you're still confused, I don't know what to say. Thank you for becoming a member, Rose. And I had someone else before you. I did not think. Let me see here. And okay, I'll pull it up over here. Yeah, cancel. I swear to God, I'm going to have to switch over to Chrome too in a minute, but I'm going to keep talking while I do that. I'm going to start Chrome. Because I'm going to address this whole doxing situation next. So we have, thank you for becoming a member, Rose and One Warped Angel. Thank you. Sorry I missed it a few minutes ago. My bad. All right, let me start Chrome. Oh, wait, quit. It's open? No. Oh my God. Oh, it's such a nice surprise. I don't have to wait 5 minutes for it to open. Because I have some screenshots I want to share. And I want to say that when I discuss this, I'm not going to be doxing anyone. I'm not going to be sharing any last names or any shit like that. I wanted to make that clear ahead of time so no one has to worry or, you know, whatever. I'm not going to do that. And the reason, and I know I'm well within my rights to do that if I wanted to, but that would be asshole because I know that she would prefer that not happen. And I'm not going to go out of my way to be a dick here. I'm just not. So. Okay, you are going to lose me for a moment. Let me go back here though and check the chat so I'm not leaving anyone hanging. You know, I like you. I just wanted you to clarify so they don't have ammo. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. And oh wait, what's this? Oh, okay. All right, that's all I'm seeing tagged. If anyone's talking to me and you're not tagging me, I apologize. I can't see it. Just if you tag me, and even I'll be honest, I suck with the chat. I might even miss it then. But if you don't tag me, I'm almost sure to miss it. So you're going to lose me for a moment as I switch over. I'm gonna have to leave here. Be right back. Oh my God, this thing takes forever. I swear to God. Okay. Now I'm in Chrome. Let me call these up. So yeah, the other night I did a stream and someone was in the chat named I won't say the name even of the name of the chat because that could be called doxing and whatever. But a name similar to, well, almost identical, but pretty damn similar to Charlotte's. And when I was just this person was talking all kinds of shit. So my mods had timed out or removed their comments, or whatever. So, and I was hitting, view comment or whatever, and I'm reading it, because that's what I do. And then they had said that their name that they chose stands for Charlotte, and then they gave a last name. And you really can't understand the last name I'm saying. I mean, even the transcription picked it up as me saying news for some reason, whatever. But okay, she called it a dox, whatever. Here's the thing though, it wasn't a dox, okay? Because I remember when the case with Katie and Toddy was dismissed, Katie did her live stream there and she started talking about me. And I just made a comment just to, I was being my petty self, whatever. But I made a comment about how, some people might call what Katie said, how she said my name there and everything, a dox. I don't think it is, but some people might, kind of proving a point. And I believe it was, I'm not sure what Charlotte quite said, but she was in agreement. She definitely agreed with like Julie, Virgo, and everything, saying how, oh, well, no, it's not a dox because her name is on her Twitter or whatever. But they're right. They're absolutely right. And I no shit. But going with that same logic, okay, which I believe is very logical, then having your name on social media accounts, especially one with your picture, would mean that your name is out there. It's public, right? Therefore, it wasn't a dox because she has her name on several, the name in which it was said, okay, in the chat there. She's had that name. She has it right now on several social media accounts. And another account, I won't go into details, though, whatever. And that's just with that name. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, and I want to show this. So just so people know, I'm not full of shit here. Oh, okay. Where is, oh, that's right, it's in desktop. Here we go. Oh, and there's also a couple other things I want to show in here too. So we'll do there. And I covered up her last name too. I did redact her last name. So I want to just say I'm making an effort here to not be a dick, but I want to prove my point that it wasn't a dox. So we need to stop calling it a freaking dox. We need to stop saying that Aaron doxed her, okay? Or Aaron's chat doxed her, okay? Whoever was in chat was being a dick. I fully agree with that, okay? And I don't support that. And if I see it happen again, I will take care of it, okay? However, nobody doxed her. So, see? It's just a screenshot. I'm not doing the whole account or anything like that. Just a screenshot. And I want to just show that. So people know that I'm not full of shit here. Also, there are screenshots of others, but I'm not going to show them. You get the point. I mean, if she wants to see them, I'll be more than happy to email them to her, the links, whatever. I don't care. If she wants to know about them and take care of them, I'm more than happy to help her. So, I just want to throw that out there. Because I can appreciate wanting some sense of privacy when it comes to shit online. I can appreciate that. I mean, I don't think that we exactly have a right to it on social media, but I can appreciate anyone who wants to try and control it. I get it. Now, though, where's the other picture? Okay, so get rid of that one. There's some new account on Twitter, not me, C-list or whatever. C-illis. I don't know, not mix. I don't know what the hell it is. But they doxed me. Like, they legitimately doxed me on Twitter. I mean, the only thing is that they're like, I don't know, like 3 years too late. I mean, other people beat them to it. But yeah, I covered up my street name there. But yeah, so yeah, check that shit out. I thought that was cute. That was funny, actually, too. Oh, I don't even have a YouTube open. I have another couple of screenshots, too, I want to go over. But first, let me, what the hell? Christ, that takes forever. I hate Chrome. I freaking hate Chrome. StreamYard, you need to get more compatible with Firefox, like for real. Like, I'm still waiting for YouTube's page to open up here. All right, I'm gonna have to mute that for now. How to mute. Oh, there we go. Mute. Okay. So, oh, I just saw something there. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Crystal Clark. And I saw, where to go? Okay. If it was a SAC account, then how are you at fault? I'm not at fault, Victoria. I'm not. Realistically speaking, I'm not at fault. I can't control my chat. Okay. I muted this. Oh, okay. There. I can't control my chat. I can react to things. I have now put in safeguards so that this doesn't happen again to Charlotte. Like you can put a whole list of, like, you can blacklist words or whatever, all kinds of shit. And I did that. I did that night. I put in all the last names that I've seen associated with her. And a few other things, like in case someone wanted to, like, I don't know, put in her city or whatever. I put all that in there too. So hopefully it won't happen again. However, I can't control the chat. And I don't want to control the chat. I don't think anyone should be able to control their chat. You can put in rules and you can kick people out or whatever, but you can't control what is, what people, their opinions, their thoughts, their feelings, whatever. You can't control that. And why would anyone want to? So yeah, I don't think that I was at fault, but that doesn't mean that I don't have a responsibility to do what I can here. And that's what I've done. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. So. And thank you so much for the super chat, Strawberry. That's cute. I have one question, please. Aaron, did you request? I just went over this. Why don't you go back to the beginning and you can hear all about it. Okay? And there's a cute little video in there too for you. But yeah, and that video I'm going to make on its own and upload it. And so from now on, whenever I come across this shit anywhere, I'm just going to drop the link because I'm sick and tired of talking about it. And I don't know why the hell other people want to keep talking about it. I mean, it's kind of sick at this point. Like, all the people who want to keep talking about her report, even she wants to keep talking about her report. Why? I mean, it's just kind of twisted at this point. And it's kind of weird that people who are claiming to be, I don't know, acting on behalf of her or of victims or whatever, are kind of exploiting this trauma that people feel to kind of throw shit at me. I mean, come on. And you can sit there and pretend that that's not what you're doing, but that's kind of what you're all doing. Sorry. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Star Lily. Oh, that one's cute. Oh, really? You think so, Julie? I think the CE sock account was made to either frame Shar for saying horrible things or to deliberately stir trouble between you both. There's so many socks recently causing, yeah, but not everyone though is a sock though who's doing, who's kind of saying shit. There were a few comments today, from what I understand, in Shar's live stream chat. I have a picture. I have some screenshots. I'm going to get to those in a little bit. So, but yeah, here's this account. I just want to bring this account to people's attention. Whatever. It's probably going to be gone by the morning, but I know people have noticed the Karmaenabler account there a few days ago or whatever. They seem to come out of nowhere and they seem to have a hard on for everyone. Which one was it? Was it 39? Nope, wrong one. So at 40. I always get these wrong. There we go. So this one, the Tink Ruby Tuesday account. No, not Ruby Tuesday. I'm sorry. The Tink one. Ruby Tuesday was the one calling him out. My bad. I apologize, Ruby. But Tink 820-28730, whatever, that used to be Karmaenabler. So just in case anyone didn't know this. But yeah, I thought that this was rather interesting. 77 tweets in the last 24 hours just about me. Really? Wow. Like, I think I'm going to save this screenshot. Like, I'm almost kind of proud of it. I don't know. I know it's twisted, and I agree it is kind of twisted. But, I guess some fucked up shit amuses me these days, whatever. So, yeah, there's that. I'm going to go to chat now for a little bit because I feel like I've been ignoring everyone. Oh, yeah, I got rid of that. Okay. I make you laugh and I say hard on. Oh, thank you. Oh, is this another one? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much again for another super chat, Strawberry. Why do people want to talk about it? Because if you did, you are no better than how badly you say KJ is. And no, I'm not a KJ fan. Oh, you're saying... What, if they talk about it or if I did request it? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and answer this. Okay. back when all this went down, like I showed in the video, that's all the shit she said, okay, on her 3 streams. There was more, and if people want to see it, I will put the Google Drive link. There's more in the posts, okay? And the Instagram posts, the tweets, the Facebook posts, whatever. So oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna message you, but I'm done. So yeah, there's a lot more. Okay. Now, like I said, they couldn't really come out in defense of this, or they definitely couldn't come out and against her for any reason. That just would have been fucked up. And let's face it, it would have been. So, and a lot of people don't know this, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this actually, but I requested that report a couple of times. I didn't really request it the right way. I mean, I know how to do a FOIA request. I get that. But I didn't want to get all that information. I didn't want it. I didn't care about what she reported. I cared about what the officer did, what the police department did in investigating her case. So, but when you get too specific, they won't give you anything because they have an obligation to protect someone's identity and nothing more. They don't have an obligation to me to protect my eyes from what I'm requesting, you know? And by me asking and making it too specific, then they are inadvertently revealing or admitting if someone in particular was a victim or not. So, and they can't do that because that's against their privacy laws. So it took me, I tried not to get all that shit, but in the end, I just had to get the whole report. I don't know what to say. And I know that she's read part of my email. That was only part of it, by the way. It went on for a while. I copied and pasted that. You can go online and Google like for your request formats, and you can find these things, and you can just copy and paste and just fill in your own information. Like I even left the one I copied and pasted had $50 in it, and I just left that alone. Whatever, I don't care. So yeah. So I don't know what to say there. I'm not very original. That wasn't my wording. I mean, there were a few things I threw in there, like supplemental reports. I threw that in there. Maybe a few other things. I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. But for the most part, though, like everything besides the specifics to this situation, this file, everything else was pre-written. It wasn't even my pre-writing. So, but regardless, I don't care. Oh, Strawberry. Oh, here's the thing. Strawberry, I'm curious. You don't have to answer this, okay? You really don't, okay? But I'm curious, did you report it? How many people do you know that have reported theirs? I'm going to go out and wild guess here on a limb here and guess not many. And I think that there's even a really good chance that you didn't report it. And I understand. I get that. I'm not judging. Okay, so if reporting is already an issue, then someone telling lies, and to the point where it was getting around their community, that their law enforcement in this area, and it's not a small area either, that their law enforcement is not going to believe them. Their law enforcement is going to berate them for hours, is going to give them PTSD, like extreme or no, severe PTSD was what she said. Okay, if the law enforcement, the investigating officer is going to do that, and the investigating officer is also going to say, oh, no, this didn't happen. You're lying. You're just bad because he didn't leave you a number. That's all. You're just a jealous ex-girlfriend. You're just vindictive. This didn't happen. You don't know what you're talking. Really? Any victim who is okay with that belief, like blanketing a community, I don't know what to say to that, man, because that is way more than anyone needs to be turned away from reporting. Like that's way more. Like you're almost guaranteeing that no one's going to report if that's the case. Okay. And if little to no people report, then you don't have people getting arrested. You don't have people being named. You don't have people being charged, being called out, being being tried. You don't have people being convicted. And you sure as hell don't have people being jailed or sentenced for it, which means you have a community who's not making others face accountability. And those others are just going to keep doing what they're doing. That's the dynamic, the dichotomy she was putting into place with her selfishness. I don't know what else to call it. I'm sorry, I don't. And the thing is that it was wholly selfishness, because since then it has been proven that what she claims happened did not happen. And I said this in was it my last live stream? No, I don't think it was my last one. I think it was the one before. I think it was the one when I went over Steve's stuff there. Because after the stream I did with Red, she got mad. She called the police department. She filed a complaint against this detective. So they then had to investigate this detective. And upon doing so, they pulled up all the evidence and reviewed it. One of which, one of the pieces of evidence they pulled up was the recorded interview between her and the officer. And upon reviewing that, they quickly determined that her claims were unsubstantiated, which means what she says was said, what she says happened, did not happen, was not said. So she lied. She lied. And now this isn't a case of, because someone else said in my comments how she could have just felt let down. She could have been angry. She could have been exaggerating, or she could have it could have been a misunderstanding or misinterpretation or whatever. Go back and watch the video that I played here at the beginning and tell me that is just someone being let down, because it's not. That is just blatant outright lies. I'm sorry. It is. It just is. And I understand that she was frustrated. I understand she was upset and let down and everything. I get that. I'm not taking that away from her. But she doesn't have a right to then hurt others in the community or help be a huge role or play a big hand, whatever, in making that community unsafe. No one has that right. No one has the right to do that. So. And Josh, and I answered you why I went and got the record. I did answer you. Actually, Josh, I want to say I thank you. I appreciate you asking me, because not many people have. Okay, I can count on one hand the number of people that either tweeted to me, DM'd me, messaged me, emailed me, whatever, asking me about this whole situation. One hand, seriously. So I want to thank you for being one of those people on that hand. Okay, because everyone else, even people who. Not people who I thought I knew or thought knew me, because it's not like we were close or anything, but people who've been around for a while. And I don't know, I had a certain amount of confidence in. Even they haven't bothered. Like they just, I don't know, just jumped on whatever was being said. It seems like, I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it seems like. And it's just kind of messed up. So, but whatever. That's their right. Just it's also my right to notice it. Why would I be so concerned about the officer? Because, Jesus Christ, why would you be so concerned about Katie? Like, that's what it's like to have you ask that, okay? I get why you're so concerned about Katie. I do, and I agree with that. I'm not saying that. But why doesn't somebody else deserve the same concern when they are being, I don't want to use the word victimized, I don't, but they are being unjustly dragged, whatever, defamed. Okay. And their defamation isn't just about them because of their profession. It's about the community. And it's happening because someone is mad. That's why it's happening. So how do you not get concerned about that? It's great you're concerned about Katie, but you can care about more than one person. Okay. Thanks, Pretend. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. It's just funny to read that now. Who am I that I felt entitled to do this? Okay, who else was doing it? Answer me that. And people keep saying, why did you think it was your job to do it? Okay, well, if it wasn't my job, then whose job was it? Who was doing it? Who was doing it? Was there somebody else? Did I take somebody else's job? Like, seriously, tell me. Nobody else was doing it. Nobody was talking about it. Nobody seemed to care, whatever. Oh my, wait a second. Just a second. Let me mute this quick. I said I'm such an asshole. Like what? He's like, I got you. Anyways. So yeah, it wasn't my job. It shouldn't have been my job, whatever. But nobody else was doing it. And I think that it was something that needed and deserved to be done. Because not just for this person who he did his job 13 years ago, and he's facing this at the time, okay? But we're talking a long-standing professional career with like no blemishes on his record. And she's doing this. He didn't deserve this. I mean, come on. Why is that not a concern? I mean, it's true. A lot of officers, well, not just today, but for like ever, there are a lot of officers who are not very good people, who are not good at their jobs, who are not trustworthy, who are not decent or whatever. Okay. I fully agree. Believe me, for years, I've been on the other side of police enforcement. So this was kind of weird for me. All the more reason, though, to not disparage the ones who aren't doing messed up shit. You know, we need to keep encouraging them, or just at least not, I don't know, not try to push them out of their jobs, not try to cancel them, their career. I mean, right? Thank you so much for the super chat, Strawberry. My point is everyone here holds KJ accountable, but not Aaron. Give me a break. No, oh, you don't think I've been being held accountable? Are you blind? Holy shit, are you new? Like what? You don't think any of this? Dude, this has been going on since the end of February. Like, for real? Are you shitting me right now? Oh my God, you're funny. You're funny. Yeah, no, I've been held accountable. The thing is that I'm fighting it because I don't, well, not all of it. Some things I kind of took, I guess. But yeah, I'm fighting this. If I don't think it's deserved, whatever. And you know what? People can think what they want. People can hate me. They can dislike me. They can talk shit about me. I don't care. You can come on my chat. You know what? Notice how people aren't being banned or kicked out right now, because I don't want that. I don't want an echo chamber. I don't want a safe space or whatever. I don't want people to feel restricted here. Okay. So you can come here. You can do whatever you want. So do that, whatever. But if you're going to keep coming here and just running your mouth and just keep, it's like you don't even care about the issue. If that's, I don't mean you personally, I mean you in general. But if that's what you're doing, if your whole main interest is just to come here and fuck with me, then it's like you don't even care about the issue. The only thing you care about is fucking with me. And if that's the case, then fine. But come on, man, own it. Be honest about it. Don't freaking exploit other people's trauma to do it. I'm sure I can give you something to fuck with me about it. You know, come on. If you just put a little effort into it, I'm sure you'll find something. Was it not important to find out if the officer did actually cause harm to a victim? Yes, it was. It was important. Katie made several or severe claims, and I would want to know if it was true and take action. Exactly. And that's the thing. I couldn't really find out. I mean, I never would have found out. Like, I never would have like opened up the report and be like, holy shit, he did do that. There's the evidence. That never would have happened. But if it wasn't clear that he took the proper procedural steps in investigating the case, then that would be a sign, I think, that he didn't do his job. And if he didn't do his job, then there's a good chance that he was a dick. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted to see the report. I wanted to see his actions, his steps, what he did. And he did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. So, yeah. Good question, Victoria. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for the super chat, Crystal Clark. Nothing here. Katie hasn't, oh, nothing here. Katie hasn't done herself multiple times. It's part of reporting with facts, not exactly. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and I don't need, and this is another thing too. She said that my defense or whatever for getting her report was, well, you did it to the Duggars or whatever. I don't think I've ever said that. I might have repeated someone else saying it, but I didn't give a shit about that. I mean, she's right. That stuff was put out by In Touch. I think it's tacky or whatever, distasteful for her to have gone over it recently the way she did, but she was well within her right to do so. I would argue that the whole court records from Texas there, I would argue that's comparable. That's like, I don't know. She had every right to, apparently, otherwise the court wouldn't have given them to her. But yeah, I think that was kind of fucked up. But I will say she did not share all of it. She did keep some things private for now, although we all know how that can change. So, yeah. And there's so much of it, the shit she has done. Like, was it not too long ago, she had someone who went into her DMs about religious abuse or spiritual abuse, whatever she called it. And they wanted to remain anonymous. And then she slipped up and said their name. For granted, that was by accident. Okay, fine. But then there's the whole Janelle thing with the DMs, the domestic abuse victim there, and she's just putting it all out there on display. Then there's that Cohen chick, the young girl there, where she shared her birth certificate. For granted, her father did first, but Katie, just perpetuated it. And then the whole abortion discussion, yeah, she's got a long line of whatever bodies laying in her wake. Okay. Thank you so much for the super. I don't know if there's a super sticker or super chat, Jess, but thank you. There's no words, but there's no sticker either. So I think it's just a blank super chat. I'm not sure. All right. And I'm not seeing anything else here right now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I read that. Oh, wait, there's more here. It just, after she put the business out there, didn't she say it was the wrong people? Do you mean the person she accused, like their business? Wait, you said at Jess. Where's Jess? Wow, I see some shit here. It's deleted. Oh, I see. Oh, God, that's stupid. Yeah, she doxed the entire family, aunts and uncles. People ask why you're strong enough to stand up again. Okay. Yeah, so that is who you're talking about. It wasn't the wrong people. Like, it was the right family. But yeah. And if the family was known for throwing and flaunting and pushing their money on people to, basically have privileges or whatever, then I can't say that I would disagree with her there. I can't. But it's looked like that wasn't the case. It looked like she was just looking to burn everyone down with the person, So yeah, I don't agree with that. Slower? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm working on it. How many people? I didn't even look to see. Shoot. Okay. Now I see. So we'll go here. And if you need it slower, let me know. I'll try and look. All right. So, yeah. So there's that. Oh, thank you so much for the super sticker, Kiki Ray. And I saw one more up here. I thought. But it wasn't in cool or hip to talk badly about police and cry victim 13 years ago. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that could be part of it. 13 years ago, 2007. Yeah, it really wasn't. It wasn't like cool not to either. It just wasn't a thing, So yeah, I agree with that. And that Wait a minute. All right. I'm trying a different hookup for my sound. So if you hear noise, I'm sorry. But yeah, I agree with that. Okay. All right, so there's that. Shoot, what else was there? I know there's something else. Oh, lipstick. I'm trying new lipstick again. Oh, I want to say, I ordered 2 lipsticks from Jen Gerard Company. These 2 colors were on sale, and I wanted to just try them out before I paid full price. So that's why I got them. They're not colors I'm thrilled about, but I do like the lipstick. So I'm definitely ordering colors that I'm thrilled about. So I just want to throw that out there. And I was not asked to, there's no agreement or anything. I just want to say, people know how I've just been bitching about lipstick lately. And I kind of like what I found there. I just want to say that. So is it in here? Yeah, I think no, it's not. All right. I didn't send everything over just yet, but I'm doing it right now. Select. Oh, yes, right. I want to do all that too. Shoot. Then set to airdrop over. That's all. Here we go. So, all right, let me look at chat here quick, and then I'm going to pull up a couple of pictures. Oh. Hey, JCM, I see who you just timed out there. You can go ahead and block that account. Or ban them, whatever it is that can be done. Go ahead. Because they're not here to be able to talk about shit. They're here just to be a really big dick. So go ahead. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, One Warped Angel. You have nothing. You've done nothing to apologize for. I think maybe I did, but I do not think that I've done the shit that people are accusing me of. In fact, I know I haven't. But let's be honest. There's some shit I can apologize for. How do you feel about the Nat thing? I talked about this before. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. I don't know what to make of it. What I feel though is that we don't know the half of it. I think that this isn't just 2 girls, 2 females, 2 whatever in the world who found each other on social media and decided to wreak all this havoc on another woman's life. I don't think that that's the case. I don't think it's that convenient or that coincidental. I think that there's more to it. I just don't know why. And in fact, I think that whatever it is that's to it, I don't even think that it's something that I've conceived yet. I think that this is going to be something new, maybe to enter my mind. I don't know what to think of it. I do know that I did make a report with the FBI. I wasn't hearing anything, and somebody else, I'm not saying who, but an associate, we'll just say someone who I know, works for another agency and works with a federal agency and in an area of cyber crimes. So, and they offered to look into my emails and stuff. So I sent that to him. And so far, that's getting farther than anything I've heard about with the FBI. I mean, no one's even called me yet from the FBI. So hopefully something comes out of that soon. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lola W. You have done nothing wrong. She is the one that told the fishtail, added to her story to make more sad, or to make more sad, more traumatizing about her story. Yeah, and possibly, you know, but thank you. Thank you. So, but yeah, that's how I don't know what to think, make, feel, whatever, say about the whole Nat thing. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't really talked to her much. I'm more than happy to share any communications I've had with her and Little Miss Noble, which it's not much. I mean, that's probably even more boring than the ones I had with Katie. So I don't know. But take the super chat and strawberries and buy some mushrooms and laugh on us. Thank you. I will. Okay, so let me share these. Let me find them first. Oh, wait, not that one. Where, did I put it in there? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I thought I put it in desktop. Okay, I'm live right now. Though.
Oh, there it is.
All right, here you go. We dyed my daughter's hair tonight, part of it. Looks kind of cool. I like it. I didn't think it was going to look good, but it does. It's pretty good. So, while we're on the subject of doxing, I'm going to get to something very shortly, and I'm going to be talking about my latest video there I uploaded. First, I want to call attention to one thing. Because you know, not many things really kind of piss me off, but this, I'll be honest, this kind of pissed me off. So let me pull this up. Get up there. So 1642. So yeah, and I was sent this screenshot by a couple different people actually. But this is from Charlotte's live stream chat today. And I want to just call attention. I was sending screenshots of a lot of shit, but I mean, whatever. It's somebody else's chat. I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it. But this one, wow, this pissed me off. Right there. I know this sounds terrible, but I almost wish something mild would happen to them so that they understood what it felt like at this point and why it's not okay. I'm not trying, don't go throwing any hate or seeking out Mama Bear porn. Don't, please don't. I don't want that. Okay. Not over something like this. Please don't. But can we just not say this shit? Because first of all, you don't know me. She doesn't know me. Nobody knows anything about my life really. And nor do I know anything about yours. If you want to share shit, that's your right. Okay. But a lot of people don't want to share shit. So nobody knows anything. So for her to just assume or act like I need this lesson in life, and what a fucked up lesson she wants me to be taught here. I'm just saying, or any of us. Why? I mean, especially if you have been through something yourself and you know what it feels like or what. Why would you wish shield on someone? Because they're mild. Your wishes may not be mild to them. It may be major to them, and it may be very life-altering to them. Fuck, man. I mean, that's just disgusting. I don't know what else to say. I don't. So do not give her any hate. Don't go, please don't. Beg you, do not do that, okay? And I don't want to kind of single people out and call people out here. I don't, but I don't know. It's a public chat. It just happened today. And it's a Tory thing to say. Whatever. I'm just saying. Can we not do that? Like, for real? I get that you're pissed off. I get that you're mad at people that you disagree with on a freaking social media, like drama showdown or whatever. I get that it's affecting you, but it might be affecting you a little too much if that's what you're wishing. I'm just saying. And I mean, this how shit gets incited to in chats. And I'm not putting any of this on Charlotte. Although I would hope she kind of just come out and say, listen, no, I don't want that shit in my chat. Don't put that shit in my chat. That's up to her. Doesn't have to. This is how shit gets in a group of people, whether online or in real life. This is how it happens. One person just goes a little tiny farther than the other person, and then it's like everyone's upping the ante, it seems. Okay, how about we just, I don't know, not lose our shit, and I know I'm not saying otherwise, but I like to think I'll never say something like that. Just saying. Thank you so much, Crystal, for the super sticker. Oh my God, I've never seen that one before. What is this hand top? Oh, level up. Oh, it's cute. It's like a Pac-Man almost. So while we're on this thing, on subject of doxing, I want to talk about Rakin. In my last video that I uploaded, and I will, I'm going to go ahead and play it, that little clip, I think of it. Do I still have it? No, I'll find it on YouTube. What's up? Okay. All right, so what's up?
Not much.
All right, where did I put it? I'm just waiting for the page to finally start playing the video, whatever. I don't even know where in the video I put it. Oh. What?
We have new people in your chat.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. My daughter.
Donald fries are the best.
Okay. So, all right. So this is the most recent upload I did. This one part here, the comment, speaking of racism, does Rakin live in Sherwood? I didn't even know what the hell this was about at first. I had to learn what this was about. Apparently, there's someone with the last name Rakin, Rapkin, who lives in a place called Sherwood, who did some really racist shit. She spit in, I think, a black person's face or something. And I think she maybe said some things to it. I don't know the full extent of it, but she did some racist shit. I get that. And for some reason, though, because she's an attorney and her last name is Rakin, all the people in Charlotte's Discord are convinced this is Rakin. So they have shared this woman's information all amongst each other, and they've been talking about it in chats and in streams and everything. That's insane because this isn't her. And people think, well, Rakin is kind of a weird name. In case any of you have not seen my latest video, I'm going to show this clip here, and this is where Rakin comes from. Okay, so I was responding to not so nice comments. This person left a comment, triggered us in the same thing, or same as gaslighting. You don't trigger me at all. You do not tell the truth, and you project your bullshit onto others. Speaking of racism, does Rakin live in Sherwood? And then this was my response. Racism. Doesn't Rakin live in Sherwood? Are you positive you're not gaslit right now by the whole trigger mention? I mean, are you sure? I don't think you're very sure. You seem kind of gaslit. Yeah, I think you are. And there's no way I'm projecting my bullshit onto you because you don't at all seem awesome. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Rakin. Like, I don't even know if that's her name or not. Like, I really don't know her.
The DJ can go right beside it, right here where the dance floor is.
The dance floor.
DJ's going right here to the dance floor.
The dance floor was supposed to be covered.
No.
Yes.
No.
See, you didn't even discuss it with me, and I told
Well, maybe you should have been in the bathtub. You should have been out here.
Talking
Instead of
about.
saying the fucking wedding's over, you should have been out here fucking doing
You're
something.
the one that said.
I fucking like it.
Rakin's a dude, and he's married to Janelle, and he's kind of a dick. Okay, so yeah, is it of hers? Who does she? That's where I'm effing Rakin comes from. That's where her Twitter handle, her screen name comes from. Okay, it doesn't come from a last name. She's not some attorney in, was it Wisconsin? I think, I'm not sure. Anyways, it's not her. I mean, Rakin's not even like maybe half the woman's age. I think. Maybe I could be off a few years or whatever. Look to see this kid was in jail, and that's Twitter activity. If you don't believe me, I'm just saying, because I don't think that they allow Twitter when you're in jail. I could be wrong, but yeah. So hopefully people will stop this shit, because it's, I don't know, it's pretty amazing. Where is it? There we go. And it's, what's really amazes me is these are the same people who have been like ready to throw down with people almost over doxing. And I get it. I'm not arguing that they don't have a right to be pissed off. They do. But as someone told me last night on Twitter, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Right? All right. So we have here.
Can you keep it down, because I might go to sleep.
I will try my best to keep it down. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
All right. If you go to bed, if you go to sleep, love you. Good night. All right. So.
Probably not. I'm going to stay up.
Oh, you probably will. So here we have, if anyone knows of an apology published, but they've been talking back and forth about this. Okay. Oh yeah, here's what she did. Shorewood. Okay. Apparently that person thought it was Sherwood. Charged in spitting incident with black teen training. So I guess the Karmaenabler, she was being benevolent. She wanted to accredit an apology of had she made one towards Charlotte. She wanted to, include that, I guess. Then, again, Wisconsin lawyer. I mean, sure, anyone can look at these posts and say, well, they're not talking about Rakin, but why do you think they're sharing this? There was just, I don't know, like some nobody Wisconsin lawyer did, especially in regards to race. I mean, just saying. I know the discussions involving race as of late with a lot of people involved here, and it's especially humorous to me, I guess. This is coward. Can you imagine being so terrible and then wanting to change your name rather than be held accountable and live with the consequences? Okay. Oh, there's more, I assure you. I even had part of a stream. What are they? Okay. You're a coward who wanted to change her name due to harassment. Well, as a lawyer, you'd think she would know better than to be a racist piece of shit who spit in a teenager's face. Although I do agree with that statement. Wholeheartedly. Oh, wrong one. Oh, this is one from PJ Chat. Okay. Here they were talking about it. This is where like a lot of, I guess, the idea maybe kind of originated. Yeah. They were like, this has been discussed on Twitter. This has been tweeted about over and over again about how this is Rakin. They've been sharing, I guess, her information in their Discord. Just saying. It's pretty crazy. It really is. I mean, why, even if it were Rakin, why is this information important to give to everyone? Why? okay, that's the old one. And then okay. I swear, I wish my OBS did not have like this glitchy screen on iMac, because I love OBS now that I know how to use it. Okay. But let's not forget Rakin. She's scary. KJ had plenty to worry about there, in my opinion. I have a feeling Rakin has her own court case as a defendant to worry about, allegedly. Don't sue me, my opinion only. I know. Isn't Aaron friends with Rakin, saying, I am only standing up for abuse victims because Ren is a person of color, insinuating I am racist? Whoa, that's ironic. Racism is her thing, clearly. Okay. Yeah. Cool. It can be my thing. I'm very happy with that. Let it be my thing. It's clearly not your thing. Just saying. Because, I mean, it seems like you're ready to just take this claim of racism and throw it on someone you don't like or someone who pissed you off. I mean, come on. I put a tweet up the other night. It might have been last night. I don't know. About how, and I'm not saying that I've never been guilty of this, but I don't think I've been anywhere, not to the extremes in which I've seen, I don't think. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please point it out to me and I will address it. But when the hatred you feel towards someone becomes so much bigger and so much more important to you than the facts, you know, I mean, I don't get that. I mean, because even if you pulled it off, even if you pulled off a lie or whatever, pushing a lie on someone because you hate them, and even if you say you take the win or whatever you want to call it, but then it's not real. I mean, why would you want that? I don't get it. Hey, shall I? Oh yeah, and that's right too. Right. Okay. Shit, what was I gonna say now? I forget. All right, it's gonna take me a second. Well, no, I don't know. It might take me a second to pull up a stream, but there's a whole discussion about 2 weeks ago in a stream. It was sent to me today, where there were 3 people up on stream, and they were talking about this being Rakin, and it's just, I don't know, why, you know, can we just, yeah, what he did was fucked up. We get it. We all agree. Why is it that months later, though, people still want to just really, like, I don't know, handle this or whatever? I mean, I'm friends with her on Twitter, and I barely even see her tweets and shit. Like, they never come up in my feed. So I know people who don't want to see them aren't seeing them. So she's for people. Is she? I get it. Thank you, JB Birchman. I'm too angry. Don't want to end up in someone's screenshot of videos. Here's to supporting you. Thank you. I missed one. So much for the super at Claire, the most awesome mod ever. Yes, absolutely. All my mods are. Oh, you're all without a jelly doing it. You're counting my super chats. Oh my god. Cool. Like, I'm sad though, or fish. I'm just sad. All right, I'll shut up. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Angel Cake. All right, that was me being petty. I acknowledge that. Oh, right, Claire. Don't scare them, baby. Thank you, Maya. She says I look really pretty. Thank you. I just there. I like it though. Why? Let me see this real quick. Oh, okay. I thought maybe there are pictures of the chat or something, but they're not. I'll look at them later. Okay, cool. Shoot. I never asked about that. And oh, damn it. Oh, shit. I wanted to maybe bring that and cover that, but fuck. I can't even pull it up. All right. Hopefully you're watching or you're following the stream because I'm messaging you. Jeez. Okay. Sorry. It's something I learned about like 10 minutes before I started streaming, and I wanted to grab. I forgot about it. Whatever. Thank you so much for the super chat, Michelle G. Starting a fund for Snickers bars for the chat. Word. Some people just need a Snickers bar. Stay on topic, damn it. I can't help it. It might be it. I'm trying to remember because like I listen to Katie's stream and like all these things come to mind, and I always tell myself, you know, I need to, because what I used to do was like would make a note, like a video note usually, but I haven't done that in a while, and I need to do that again because I forget shit. Crystal Huck, I don't like Charlotte and EKC having any issue. That's a relationship I like to see fixed. As a sub, I enjoy a lot of you leading creators. Low Red, Easy, all good women. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. No matter what, you'll still be able to enjoy whoever you want. And it's not, even if she and I don't really care for each other, there should still be, I think, a bit of respect, mutual respect or whatever there. I wholeheartedly support and agree with that. And I'm not sure why that hasn't been there, because I realized that I might have, I don't know, hurt her ego or something, or just, you know, whatever. When I said back in February how I just didn't agree with that stream. I get that can be upsetting for some people. It's, or even just, it's sometimes, whatever. But I do think I was very respectful when I did that. So I'm not even sure. And I think that a lot of this has been fueled by other people, you know, kind of inflaming shit. I do think that. So I'm not, I don't know, but hopefully that can happen. I agree. What is it going to take to heal this community? Oh, see, Victoria, I don't think that it can be healed. I don't. I don't think that there's anything to heal necessarily either. I think you just have a lot of people here, a lot of people, and everyone has, like, not everyone, but a lot of people have a platform. And even those who don't have a platform are a big part of platforms. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of big personalities, a lot of voices, it's like a free for all on the internet. And we all get to show our face and talk about shit and form our cliques or whatever on our channels or our communities. And even if you don't want to, they still form. You can't help it. So I don't think it's anything that can be resolved. I think it can be better managed or better navigated, possibly. And this goes for me too. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it can be resolved. You're saying we need Jesus? I'm over here trying to get EKC to show dog porn. Oh my God, I forgot about that. They got apparently they kind of like screw in, like they literally screw. I can't believe I didn't think of that the other night. Shit. Oh, sure, Lily. I miss EKC and Tina. I'll cut you doing streams. I miss us doing streams too. I do. Hopefully we do one soon. You hear that, Tina? You hear that? Like as far as all this bullshit though, and just drama. I mean, there's maybe like a couple people that I just don't like. But I don't need to talk about either. And I'm fine with that. Believe it or not, Charlotte's actually not one of those people. But most of them though, I do like, and I have liked, even if I've been upset with, I still like, I mean, whatever. So hopefully, we can just kind of all, I don't want to say we can all start getting along or whatever, but hopefully, or at least hopefully we can even just like not be such dicks about it. Maybe we can have a little fun with it or something. I don't know. Just not be so serious about it. I don't know. I know I'm going to have fun with it regardless, because no matter what, they all right, I got him. Why can't you save pictures? Oh, you can. Oh, save. Okay. There. Okay. Going to please. I thought they both went there for a second. I was gonna be like, oh my God, that was so cool. But that's not what happened. It's 841. 842. Okay. Okay, so I got a DM earlier. Apparently some time ago. And I don't want any hate shown to this person. It's partially in good fun and good humor or whatever. And I'll be honest here, nobody owes me anything. And this person didn't owe me anything either. He doesn't owe me any loyalty or anything. I mean, we've maybe talked like privately in DMs for like maybe 5 sentences total. Other than that, it's maybe been in a group. Okay. And even that has not been often. So it's not like, we have this relationship or this friendship thing. No, it's not what you think. So he doesn't owe me anything. But so, I mean, I just want to make that clear. But what stood out to me, what was alarming about this though, is that when he wrote this for this other creator about me, is that he had to be asked to write this for this other creator about me. I found that weird, but I guess she posted it today, or I don't know if it's today, but it's up on her Twitter now. But what happened apparently is that she asked Get it? You already know. Well, yeah, I know. I have the story. Yeah, I know. What happened was she asked him to write her something about me because I don't know. She just wanted to put something. I don't remember. I think it was told if I don't remember if it was for a live stream or a post or whatever. But yeah, so he did, and now she's trying to say that that's not what happened. Now I know Moderate enough to know that he wasn't trying to push this narrative of me out onto people to convince people to say it. Okay. I have no doubt that someone, and he had no problem writing it. And that's great. He has every right to. I would bet money on it that he was not saying, hey, I want to get at Aaron and I want people to post this shit. Come on. That didn't happen. Let's be honest. So, but I want to say, this is my first time reading it. Seriously. I just heard about it, but I didn't have the screenshots before I came on. But I want to see them. Y'all want to read them with me? I don't know. I'm kind of curious. And like I said, I don't want any hate shown at Moderate because he doesn't owe me anything. He didn't owe me anything. And he didn't have to come and talk to me about it, but he did. So, I appreciate that. I just kind of think it's weird or funny how someone needed help and just writing shit about me. I don't know, maybe it's me, but whatever. So I'm at 8:41, I think. Yeah. That one? Yes. Okay. So I've been quiet, but still see that shit talking being done behind my back. So here we go with more DMs, I guess. Snake Moderate wanted me to expose Aaron long ago. Let's be honest, okay? If anybody had anything to expose about me and gave it to PJ long ago, that shit would have been out with the quickness, okay? Because apparently I pissed her off. Whatever. I probably did piss her off. I get that. But yeah, she was more than happy to kind of just, put shit on blast there. So let's be honest here. And then let's see. I want to see what was written. 842, 482. Right. Yeah. Why isn't it getting bigger? Oh shit. What am I doing? Oh, is there more than one there? Oh no, it's not. I can't get it bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, Aaron, on the topic of being a hypocrite and going real life, you are no better than Katie yourself. When you contacted Katie's husband's place of employment, a bar, with emails after an alleged series of threatening phone calls were made and tried to sell it as some type of concern for anyone's safety, you might as well have changed your name to Katie Joy. Light and poured yourself a glass of wine. No one actually thought those calls were even made. And if they even were, it was by one of Katie's friends. For you to try and justify your actions by including you offered to notify the police was high school level. That might have been a little petty of me, yeah. Desperate girl, transparent. Your goal was to get any person working at that bar to respond and say it never happened. And that is why you offered to contact the authorities to pressure them to get your little nugget of info that no calls were even made. Okay. As it turned out, you failed miserably. Did I? The bar let the Paulsons know about your email, and she exposed your meddling honest. A feather in Katie's hat. Since you can't own that, you need to take a seat. Frankly, I was surprised with you bartending. You would suggest and contact authorities after something like that had it occurred in order to maintain a safe dwelling for their employees and patrons. What? But I would never suggest that they not contact authorities. I think that's what it says, unless I read it wrong. I would have thought after you went real life and failed that badly, you might have quit, but of course, not you. Just like Katie, you pressed on. Your next endeavor in going real life was even more invasive and disgusting, as if there wasn't enough lies already told by Katie out there to expose. You went ahead and pulled the record. Okay. Live stream. You say to point out her inconsistencies. No, it wasn't to point out her inconsistencies. It was to point out the, okay. Those could be she from this case. Your show you was so private about you. Airs on social media. Everyone knows that's what you were doing. You did it. And this cutesy. Thank you. You just seem to, and you believe your best. You heard it. That one got a little bit. All right. I did think that there was a good chance that the call would be 80. Really for her to have gotten phone call. So part of me might be my to make things easy, and I get the report. You know, it's not true. But even that's not what kind of her reaction. But I'll do that. That and also hear Darcy's voice, I guess. But I think that was it. It's crazy though. We were never Facebook friends. Not being made that she were friends. Never whatever. I also never teaser, but there's that. I had no doubt was it posted today. I know that it was going to be a topic of at some point. So I wanted to cover it. I wanted to thank my for this. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're and I'm kind of surprised that she needed help to oh, is that I don't know. I don't know. I got a robot voice. How about now? How do I sound now? I see the robots. Okay. Do I still have robot voice? You missed it all? All right, I'll read it again. But I'll read it again. Okay. So, do I hear You can hear me now. Okay, sorry. Something changed in my settings here. I'll read again. I apologize. I'm going to read it and then just put up there. So, I gotta go back. Go back to the other one just in case. Okay. I've been still that shit talking being done. Here we go with more DMs, I guess. Snake, me too. Was there again? First time that moderate me or longer or whenever. I today talked to me about it and said, listen, I did. She never. Now she's out there. I wanted to say I appreciate anything for, you know what, we're since this colleagues, I get however you want to word it. He and I are cool, and I really appreciate saying that he just on his own. So so he and I are cool. I'm just surprised that PJ needed help writing something about me. That threw me off. I was like, really? Okay. So okay. So and I'll read it again. Okay. Top if you are no better than Katie, your place of employment bar with emails and alleged series of threatening phone calls were made. And out of concern for anyone's safety, you might as well have changed your name to Katie Joy, light and poured yourself a glass of wine. No one actually thought those calls were made. And if they even were, it was for you to track. You have to notify it was high school level that the bar to respond, saying that is why you offer to contact authorities to pressure or even make the Paulsons no email, and she exposed your meddling on a stream. It was a bad look, and in Katie's hat, since you can't own that, you need to take a seat. Frankly, I was bartending. You would suggest authorities after something like that had if thought after you went real life and failed that badly, you might have quit. But of course not you. Just like Katie, you pressed on. Your is even more invasive and if their lies already told by Katie to arrest. Say to point out her inconsistency. It's not what I said, but okay. By anyone knew that to draw attention of size. Oh, what? I'll show you what it's like when someone digs into airs it on social media. Before that wasn't even hot. I was. This was not like never. It was what you were, and it wasn't well received when you did it. Again, little Miss Cutesy just cannot seem to own your shit, and you just for doing this. Just like were you the old say the antis listen, pretty good one for that. I had addressed I was never trying to pressure anyone in the bar to admit. I never in a million years thought that they and then the whole share information from police more or less to make it so if there's what you're reported to lives or where you know, and I got but I my thesis the conclusion that I don't think it's kind of and they're there. didn't suggest I wouldn't contact authorities, but to my understanding, it was Katie that said that they didn't. They weren't. Sounded awful still? Ah! Now you should be able to hear me. Okay. Gonna refresh. Be right back. Oh wait, the wrong one. I'm an idiot. How? I'm just letting it see if whatever. Oh, it is weird. Why was I frozen there? Wow, the picture is horrible. And I could stop clearing up at a network. This not slower. Oh. Yeah, I know. Oh. What video was you? What are they talking about? I didn't put anything in for a review. It's still all blurry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing my connection is just not that good. Hopefully, you guys can see or hear me or whatever. I don't know. Lagging. All right. I have one more idea. Yeah, I got enough battery. Okay. Yeah, the stream just completely dropped me. That really happened. Yeah, I made myself disappear. And the picture still looks like shit. Well, a little, yeah, no, it does. Actually, I'm gonna just do this quick because I don't plan on sharing anything else. So I'm gonna switch over StreamYard quick, or Firefox, and then wrap this up. I think. Maybe I won't. Okay, it's taking too long. I'll just stay in Chrome. Anyways, yeah, my picture's moving again, so I think I'm okay now. Can you guys hear me? You can hear me, right? Right? I keep buffering, whatever. And okay, I'm not reading that shit again though. I'm just gonna say, to make sure that people hear or whatever. He and I are cool. Okay, Moderate and I we're cool. He came to me. He talked to me about. He said, "Listen, I'm really sorry. This is what happened. It was a while ago. She asked me to write something about you. I did. And he and I, we've never been close. He owes me nothing. He didn't even have to tell me about it, but he did. So I appreciate that. And after reading it, some parts of it, it was kind of clever. Part or two might have been funny. So whatever, we're cool. I don't want anyone to give him a hard time. Whatever, he and I are cool. That's all that matters as far as that is concerned. It's a lot better. Yay. Okay. I just found it really interesting that she needed someone to help her write it. That's all. Like, really interesting, but that's it. Well, pretend fashionista. What happened was, I guess, some time ago, PJ asked Moderate to write her something about me. I don't know. I think he told me. Actually, was it for a stream or something? He might have told me. I think. I don't remember. Okay. Yeah, it was for a stream. Okay. So yeah, I guess she needed help with some sort of script or something for a stream. I'm not sure what it was about. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So he wrote it, and I guess she never ended up using it. So now that I guess they maybe had a falling out or something. So, like, she tends to do whenever she has a falling out with someone, she puts shit out there. Like the Discord, chats or whatever, comments from like months ago. So that's what she did. Apparently she posted this today, and she's trying to say that Moderate came to her asking her to expose me. Yeah, I don't for a second believe that. I don't, because if Moderate wanted something exposed, he would have done it himself. He would have just put it out there. He's not going to go to PJ and ask her to do it. He's not. And if she had something to expose on me like that, I mean, she would have done it herself. She wouldn't have had to been asked. I don't know. I don't buy that for 1 second. I believe that she asked Moderate. I believe Moderate wrote it, and he and I are cool. That's fine. And I appreciate him coming to me and talking to me. He didn't have to do that. And, I appreciate it. So thank you. And like I said, he and I are cool. So please, nobody give him a hard time about this. If you want to give him a hard time about your shit with him, that's fine. Okay. Just don't bring me into it. So yeah, that's what he called it, a script. So I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what she had in mind, whatever. I mean, I've done that at times. When I do commentary, I'll sometimes write out a script. When I first started doing the entitlement translator videos, I wrote out like everything. Now I don't write anything out now. So, but yeah, so that's that. And I think I am pretty much done covering everything I wanted to cover. And I know that this is all a bunch of bullshit. I know. And I'm so sick of talking about it. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to do another freaking stream like this again. I'm going to take the little video I made of the little clips there of Katie, and I am going to put that up on the channel just to have there. So I can post a link when necessary. So I don't have to talk about this shit anymore. So yeah, there's that. I did want to address the whole, like, we were friends thing. And I wanted to point out that this entire time since that live stream in October, I've not been talking about her essay. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't, whatever, you know, it's whatever. So her saying that that's what I did, I did this report to try to prove that she lied about it. Never did I do that. Never. If I had done that, then I would have been doing that. So I proved that I wanted to, and I set out to prove that she lied about the police officer, or prove it one way or the other. I didn't prove that she lied. I gave myself high suspicions that she lied, and the police department ultimately proved that she lied. So now am I frozen again? What the hell? Oh, I'm not even on live chat. God damn it. Oh, Sheila, whatever. You know what? She went real life too. You don't think it's real life when she was putting out all these lies and shit on this officer? She was attacking this man's career, his like 20-something year career, or if not more, okay? A stellar career, I should add. She was attacking his character. What, you don't think that was going real life? You don't think that his wife would have thought that it was real life, or any kids he might have? You don't think that they wouldn't have been affected? You don't think it's real life to them? Or the community? That's real life. And then when she went and she submitted evidence into a court of law for a TRO, she went real life. Okay? So when she made these claims in a court of law and offered no evidence to back it up, she went real life. So don't sit here and tell me you went real life, you contacted people. Please, it's nothing compared to the freaking real life shit she's done. Okay? And my contacting people, who did I contact? I sent an email. I didn't want to hear back. I wasn't looking to hear back from them. I wasn't looking to have a discussion or anything. I sent one email, and I wasn't questioning whether or not the calls were real. I never once did I question that in my email. I asked, why aren't you reporting them? Why? Why would you not report them? Dude, this is crazy. One of the messages said, Katie Joy needs to die or something like that. Why the freak would you not report that? Why would she be all cool with it? Yeah, no, we're just not going to report it. Come on, this is Katie we're talking about. She would have been crying about that for 2 weeks. Come on now. Anyways, so yeah, you bet your ass I went real life. Why the fuck didn't everyone else go real life when these things happened? That's what I want to know. Why didn't you? Why did you not do it? That's what I want to know. I'm going to be real pissed if no one heard any of that now. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's true. She also went real life on Amber Portwood. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it seriously, like, does anyone, did people hear what Amber Portwood said and what Katie claimed she had said? Like, and listen to them, like, back to back? That's crazy. Like, it's amazing what she made up. How was that? And then she contacted the DA or whatever, the parole. I don't even remember. Wow. Holy shit. Thanks for 10 fashionista. We need to get EKC a mic so she can drop it. Oh, what was that? I'm going to read what you wrote there, Moderate. He says, it was wrong of me. I should have never done it. I feel like a total piece of shit. I felt bad for PJ and I have a better way with words. Should have known she would only use it to extort me. Oh, wait, extort? How was she trying to extort you? That's crazy. Like, weren't you guys friends? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, wait. That wasn't you. Was I reading that? Stina? What? Can you link that video, please? Oh, I played it in this video. I haven't uploaded it to the channel yet, but I will. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to put it up on the channel. And so like if you come back in like 10 minutes, it should be up there. Oh, I can turn up slow, or I can slow down slow mode or whatever, speed it up, but I don't know. What was I looking for? Okay. Okay. All right. No. All right. I read that wrong. It's all good. Really? So that's what you took away from that sipping tea with Joe? Y'all sitting here saying Katie Joy's disgusting, blah, blah, for going in real life. So you do exactly the same. I didn't do the same. This wasn't like, oh, well, she did it, so now I'm going to do it. No, not at all. All I'm saying is you don't think that she went real life. She started the real life. She opened it up to the real life. So then she brought real life into this. So what's there left to do but rebuke it? I mean, how do you do that? When someone goes real life, how do you do that without going real life too? And she brought it, she took the issue from virtual land, put it out into the real world. How are you going to combat it way back here in virtual land and she's over there in the real world? It's not how it works. You at least have to be playing in the same arena. So whatever. You can keep trying to twist it all you want. But the bottom line is she went real life. She dragged this shit up. She dragged this man, his career, everything into this. And she did it but through lying. So how are you supposed to counteract that? Huh? You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. Dude, that's cool. Whatever. You do you. But at least, dude, give it enough respect to be honest. Mandy says PJ has a difficult time reading her scripts in her live stream, so I can imagine she would have trouble using her. I agree. I agree. Like as soon as he told me that she asked him to write it for, I instantly I could see that happening. And it's not a shot to her or anything like that. It's not. I mean, like when I first started writing, it took me forever to. If you're not used to like trying to explain shit in words, like. And everything and use a whole lot of words. And it takes you a while to become accustomed to using a lot of words. It takes time to do this, to I don't know, form the sentences you want to say or form whatever. So it's not a shot. I went through it. But also, if we wouldn't have gone real life, Aaron will accept that answer and not find 50 fucking different ways to ask us why. By the way, you wouldn't have made the call/emails if you don't agree. Fine, move on. Exactly. Thank you, Illuminacy. Thank you. I get it. And, if you want to come in here and ask a question, cool. If you want to send me an email or DM, thank you for that. I appreciate you taking a moment and giving me the consideration, giving the issue the consideration of asking so we can discuss it. I thank you. So do that, please. But yeah, if you're coming in here night after night or stream after stream, because I'm not streaming every night now, but if you're coming in here stream after stream to just keep saying the same shit, then you're not here because of the issue at hand. You don't care about the issue. You're using the issue to basically just come at me. And like I said earlier in the stream, you don't need to do that. I'm sure that there's plenty of shit you can find to come at me for. Just, you don't even have to look that hard, I bet. Just whatever. How about we not exploit shit like people's trauma? I don't know. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Golden Unicorn. KJ, reading out court documents is her job. If EKC does it, then it's not fair. Yeah. It's not her job any more than it's mine, or vice versa. It's not. Neither one of us is our job. Whatever. And also, too, I want to point out that the only court documents I've read, I had at the approval, anyways, of one of the people involved in the court documents. Yeah. Other than that, it was a police report. It wasn't a court document, but still. And that was public information. So It was all public information, though. If I want to personally know you, I can do so on Twitter. Exactly, Justin. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. Oh. Oh, is that Tank from Twitter? Look, Karma's enabler. Oh. Are you here trying to like slurp up whatever love and affection you can get from me here too? I mean, what was it? 77 tweets in like 24 hours about me? Was that what was figured? I think that was a figure. Like I'm like proud of that. I mean, the screenshot I took of that comment, I'm just gonna like share. I think I'm gonna make it my backdrop on Twitter. Honestly, I think I am. So just know that you accomplished something today. Oh, really, Daddy? That was Joe who contacted the neighborhood Facebook group about Katie? Oh, was that the one about the anti-vaxxer in the Facebook group? That's right. Katie Joy had a screenshot. And didn't she share that screenshot of this person making an anti-vax post or some shit? I can't remember. I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, that's the one, I think, anyways. Are people trying to silence you from speaking your truth? Sincere asks. No, not really. They're see, it's not even speaking my truth. It's not even speaking truth. They just want to shut people up because they don't like them. It seems. I don't know what else to call it. Thank you so much for the super chat, Golden Unicorn. I can never remember if it's super chat sticker hits me last minute. EKC was pointing Katie's attack and how the cop conducted the investigation and exposing them and their family to harassment for simply doing their job. Exactly. Yeah, Tink is in here just to cause problems. I wouldn't even worry. Oh, who is Colleen? Dude, I told you, you don't want to mess with Colleen. I'm telling you. And don't call her that either. Like, no one calls her Colleen anymore. Like, the last person who called her Colleen, like, yo, she's alive, but she's not able to talk about it today. So you might want to just keep that in mind. See, Tink was talking about my family earlier on Twitter. That's all. So that's what we're talking about here. I'm streaming. Okay. Oh, have you been watching? About Flossie and to warn them about Katie and how bad she is wasn't even the correct group. Oh, that's funny. I love you too, Claire Bear. Oh God, that's funny. You know, I gotta say though, I don't know what it is that's changed over these past few days, but wait, actually, I should probably check and make sure that this is still true before I make the claim. Why shit always takes so long? And yeah, it's still true. Cool. Wow. Like I gained like 60 subscribers in like 48 hours or something. Which it may not be a lot. I don't know if it's a lot. I don't know, but it's jumped out at me because like I was just losing subs like a lot, and then just wham! It's like they all came back. Oh, so I'm thinking though my latest video might have had something to do with that. So I'm gonna keep doing some shit like that for a while. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Golden Unicorn. Katie re-victimizes her victims by advocating for them without their consent. EKC hasn't done anything like that at all and has never questioned the victims. Exactly. Yes. Tina shared the screenshot of it a couple days ago. What screenshot? Thank you, Chill Vibes. You did the right thing for victims and for the cops in her area that she defamed. Thank you. Yeah, I hear you, Maya. I think it's Maya. Oh, Pam Anderson. That sounds interesting. Don't know why. I'm always surprised when people come into lives ready to fight. I mean, I did say in a stream that I like Erin, but the creator wasn't bashing her. Subs were making dox accusations. I addressed the dox earlier. I mean, I know you're not making them. I'm not saying that, but for anyone hearing this now, I did address the doxing earlier. And see, the thing is, I made a comment. I'm just going to say it's quick. I made a comment a ways back when Katie said my full name about my YouTube channel. She kind of combined the two in a stream of hers. And I made a joke or made a comment like, oh, hey, some might call that doxing. And I said, it's not doxing. It's not. It's freaking not. Well, some people came out and they said, well, no, it's not doxing because that's her name on Twitter. And they're right. I agree. So in that same logic, nobody was doxed in my stream the other night because the name that was said, first and last name, that first and last name, because there's a few other last names, but that first and last name with that person's picture is on several social media accounts and a couple other accounts, just that. So yeah, that's not doxing because the name and shit's out there. It is. In fact, the real first name is even on her YouTube channel. So that's half the name right there. But still, and I'm not going to share the last name here because even though I have every right to, and even though it is not doxing, I can respect the fact that she would prefer me not to do that. And I can appreciate that. And I won't do that. I don't have any desire to hurt or piss anyone off here. I don't care. So fine. No problem. But it's not doxing. So stop freaking calling it doxing. Stop saying myself or whoever doxed you because it wasn't doxing. That's all. That's all. And why did my chat freeze? Okay. I like EKC because you have proof to back up what you're speaking on, in my opinion. Thank you. I try to. Of Joe's attempt to contact Katie's Facebook group and Facebook neighborhood group. Thank you so much, Stephanie G, for the super sticker. Oh, that thing's cute. I wish we could design our own super stickers, though. Ask Dottie Morgan or EKC. I rarely use it, but when I do, it's newer YouTube drama or bullshit. It's usually a hey, how are you doing or whatever. It's the naked streams. Claire Bear says, yeah. So you're talking to at Angie Denise. So let me go down and see if she asked anything. Let me go down the bottom. Okay, Angie Denise. Right, was it asked up above here? Okay, man, y'all gonna make me get a Twitter. Oh. It was that. I'm guessing that was it. I don't know. I don't see anything else. So if there was another question or whatever, feel free to ask. Can you please tell me who Joe is? No one else will out of disgust or Beth, to be honest, I'm not overly familiar with her myself. I guess she was around like before my time. Like she was around like during the Leslie Bass drama days with Katie. She is in the UK. That's like all I know really about her. She's in the UK and she has a YouTube channel. Like I've heard rumors, this or that or whatever, but I don't care it is whatever. But yeah, basically she's someone who was, I think she used to be an admin in the Facebook group too. I'm not positive, but I think she was. So she was someone, who people knew or whatever. She was a big part of this community, I guess. And then I'm not sure what happened. There's a falling out with some people. And I don't even think that the falling out had to do with Katie. I think it was just their falling out. But now it seems like she's like, I don't know, good friends with Katie or something. That's what it seems. I don't know. But that's all I know. All I think I know. Anyways. And thank you so much for the super chat, Court. You are the best. Thank you. You're the best. Am I missing anything here? Okay, I got that one. All right, I think that's all the ones I can see there. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up because I really have to go to the bathroom, and it's going on. It's almost 2 hours. Okay. So, let's say today's Tuesday now. So yeah, I plan on streaming again tomorrow night I'm not sure why though, but I'm thinking maybe if I can get a video done in time, maybe do a members only stream for the, preview the video or whatever, and then maybe open it up to the public for a little while. Is that the same Joe that Al referenced last week? I think so. I'm like 95% positive it is. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure. But I would listen to someone else who knows better than I do, to be sure. So I just heard her name a ton between KJ and the anti-group. Thank you for explaining. You're welcome. I hope I explained it right. Stretching their pumpkin. What? Is that like a sex term or something? That sounds weird. Please go live tomorrow. I think I will. If I get a video done though, then I'll do the members only and the regular. If I don't, then I'll just do the regular. Thanks for what you keep doing. Thanks for what you're doing. Keep speaking your truth. Thank you. Thank you, sincere. So yeah. Thank you, sweet home mail, Amanda. Hang in there, Erin. I'm hanging in there. It's cool. I'll be honest, like, I don't even know, it was a couple months ago there, and I was getting nailed in my comment section there. It kind of got to me, but I don't know, I think maybe there was, because like I've been through this shit on social media or on the online before, but I think even on YouTube still, I think I had to have my cherry broken. So I don't know. And then there it was, it got broke. You gotta be kidding me. EKC has no proof that Cap didn't say those things to KJ. She did not get the audio or video of the interview. Okay. Golden Unicorn. All right, I'm gonna head out. Cheers, guys. Don't worry about the trills, Aaron. Thank you, Golden Unicorn. You have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you again. So, all right. Yes, thank you, Maya. I think it was a good stream too. Thank you. All right, I'm going to call it a night. So, good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. And I will get that video up very shortly. And, okay, yeah, good night. See you tomorrow.